Have you ever thought you should have done something different with your life? I think most of us have probably asked ourselves that question at some point in time. My name's Toni Edelman, and I've been working as an RN since 1999. Although it wasn't my first attempt at a career, it has been the most rewarding. Changing careers can be a positive experience. First, I would like to tell you how my original plans after high school went. After graduating, I went to trade school and took the word processor operator course. It took about 9 months to complete, and then I took the civil service exam and got my first job as a transcriptionist. Soon after, I met and married my husband of 20 years, Travis, and a couple of years later we had our only daughter, Alicia. It didn't take long to realize that it was costing me way more for daycare, gas, and everyday expenses than I was actually clearing on my paycheck. I started feeling really guilty for missing those special moments with my daughter. For what, less than $50 a week? I felt like I was actually paying someone else to raise my child, while I did something I actually hated. It was then I made the decision to go to college full-time. Now I need to tell you how going back to college affected my marriage. Does absence really make the heart grow fonder? Well, in my case it did. Although it was a very stressful time in our marriage, my husband was always very supportive. And since he had to work extra to pay the bills and help out with college expenses, we spent very little time together. But when we were able to steal a night out, it was much more special. We learned not to take each other for granted, and I think we're closer now than ever. Next, I would like to tell you how changing careers affected my own personal outlook and happiness. Have you ever noticed how much better you feel when you finally cross off that last item off of a really long to-do list? It seems like the harder the task, the greater the sense of accomplishment. I feel so much better about myself for making the decision to change careers and my life. It was so worth it. I would do it all over again. And actually I am. This class is a prerequisite for my bachelor's in nursing. And finally, wouldn't we all like to think that the hard times that we've been through has helped someone else, especially our children? My experience juggling marriage, family, and college inspired me to plan for my daughter's future. You always want better for your children. I always encouraged her to do well in school to prepare for college. And although she didn't exactly follow in my footsteps, she is planning a career in the medical field as a physical therapy assistant. She made a 4.0 her first semester in college, and she's totally dedicated to obtaining her degree before she gets married and starts a family. I'm so proud of her. In conclusion, changing careers changed my life. I'm happier than I've ever been. My marriage is wonderful, and my daughter has the opportunity to learn from my mistakes. So if you feel like you're stuck doing something that you hate, it's never too late. I was almost 30 when I decided what I wanted to be when I grew up. So in reality, all you have to do is go for it. Thank you.